Didn't see you there. I'm Don Stokes. I'm the new math teacher. Let me take my coat off and then I'll show you around. So here's our whiteboard. This is where we start class. So when the students come in, they take their seats, and we always start the day with a prayer. So if we have time, I take prayer requests, and then we pray. When we're done with that, we always have something called a warm-up exercise. So here's one from earlier this week. So while the students are taking a minute or two to do the warm-up exercise, they've already got their homework out on their desk, so I can come by and pick it up. And I really like the warm-up exercise because I pick a topic that maybe I'm not too sure if they all understand it, and that's a tool for me to know if there's something else that I need to be stressing. I teach 6th grade math and 8th grade algebra here. This is the book that we use for 6th grade math. It's the Dimensions math book. So there's a part A and a part B. Part A was used for the first half of the year. We're starting part B tomorrow on Monday. This book is broken up into chapters and sections. There's a lot of colored graphics and things like that in this book. There's also a workbook that goes along with it that's consumable. They can do their work right in this book. 8th grade's a little different. For 8th grade algebra, we use this book from Saxon. And it's interesting because it doesn't have chapters. It just has one lesson after another. It starts with 1, 2, 3 and goes on to the end of the book. Now the interesting thing about this book is the problem sets at the end of each lesson don't just have questions for that topic. They have questions that go all the way back to topics from the beginning of the book. So there's constant review with this book. The nice thing about math is when you arrive at an answer, you can be 100% certain that it's correct as long as you've made true statements in your work. And that's not true in a lot of subjects, like when you write an English paper. Maybe your teacher didn't have the same opinions you did, and so you didn't get the grade you'd hoped for. But that's not the case with math, so I hope they like it for that reason. Another thing that happens in math class is I will show one solution, and I show that solution because it works in all cases, but sometimes students want to make an optimization because of that problem, and they'll say, well, couldn't you just do it this way, and go on to explain it? And I love it when that happens because it shows one of the beauties of math, that there are many different ways to solve a problem. And as long as you make true statements in your work, the answer you arrive at, you can be certain that it's correct. And that's not true of a lot of subjects. So anyway, I try to make math as fun as I can for the students, and I hope they agree that it is fun. So thank you very much for taking time to visit with me, and I hope to see you soon. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the classroom. Oh my gosh, I gotta get home. I'll talk to you later. God bless.